I think their relationship was just like a fairy tale. They were married for over 50 years. They did everything together. They didn't spend a moment apart. They were just adorable. My grandfather was probably the nicest human being that ever lived. Honestly, he was funny, he was creative, he was outgoing, he was just very important to me, and he was literally a gift from God.
How did your grandfather die?
My grandfather was diagnosed with cancer, leukemia, I think it was the beginning of 2021, late 2020. And, he went through all this treatment. We all thought he was doing well. He looked like he was doing fine. But then one day my mom got home and she told us that it wasn't working, the treatment. And the following Wednesday after she told us that, he was gone. My grandmother was the kindest, most caring person I've ever met in my life. She had this really funny, wit to her, and she had the funniest sense of humor ever. She was just so sweet, and she was beautiful too.
How did your grandmother die?
My grandmother had Alzheimer's. She had it for a couple years, but it just kept getting worse. She kind of forgot how to stabilize herself. And I remember visiting her, I think, a few times, and I couldn't even recognize her. She's always been really small and skinny, but when I went to visit her, she was really small and really skinny, in an unhealthy way. And I didn't even believe it was my grandmother at first, but she died 5 months after my grandfather died. So that was kind of just reopening the wound that never healed fully. I made myself feel it. I cried a lot, honestly, but crying and getting it out really made me feel a lot better. Yeah. I'd also say for people whose grandparents haven't passed away, spend as much time with them as you can, because I didn't, and I learned later that was probably the biggest mistake of my life.